Okay, we're gonna do "Sweet Child of Mine," the interlude. Now, don't forget, you got to play with the song. You got to tune it down a half step, and this is just during the chorus. After the chorus. And so it's gonna go. How you do that is it's basically based on a major pentatonic, which would be a pattern 3, which would go 10 on the E string, and then 7, 9 on the A string, 7, 9 on the G string, D string, 7, 9 on the G string, 7, 10 on the B string, 7, 10 on the B string. And it's also based on a pattern 3 Mixolydian, which has a major pentatonic as the root, the second, the third, the fifth, the sixth in there. Well, the D Mixolydian it's like a major scale with a flat 7, so it's be the root. Then we're going to go to the 7th fret on the A string. That'll be the second. There's the major 3rd on the 9th fret. There's the 4th. There we have the 5th, 6th, major 6, flat 7 on the D strings, which will be on the 10th fret. Here we're on the 9th fret. We're back to the root. 2nd. This is where this really comes out. Here we have the major 3rd. Here we have the perfect 4th, which will be on the 8th fret, on the B string, and the 10th fret. That's where we have that. Okay. And then to complete this is the major 6 on the 7th fret on the high E string. We have flat 7, which is on the high E string on the 8th fret. And then we have the octave again, D. Okay, D Mixolydian. Okay, so we start out going first finger on the B string, 10th fret. We slide into that to 8, and then we pick the 7. Okay, so we have this slide in. The goal is here, or the trick is not to lift your finger up to do that slide. Then go to 7. Then do it again. 10, 8, 7. Then he changes it when he goes to the C chord. So he's going to go 10, 8, then to the 9th fret, again 10, 8. So again we have, this is like the 5th, 4th, and 3rd, 5th, 4th, 3rd, and D. Then this is, if looked at, this would be the 5th, 4th, and the 9th. So we have do that twice. Now we do it again and we go, okay, this prepares us to play what is known as a pre-bend. So we're going to take our 3rd finger, we bend it up. Now everyone's going to go, oh, when I bend it up I get this. What you want to do is take your right hand and put your pick on that string, and then you're going to bend it up and you release it. And then play 8 on the B string. So the whole phrase sounds like this. Alright. The next one is a tricky bend. What you're going to do is it's a double stop bend. How you do that is you take your 3rd finger on the B string on the 10th fret, have your 2nd finger to help push, you bend it up. So you get, it's a full step bend, so it sounds like 12 on that same string. Then put your pinky on the 10th fret on the high E string. Now, I don't know if he uses his pinky. I didn't watch the video if he was. But some people will use their 2nd finger to push that up. And then, so they'll push up with the 1st and 2nd finger to push up that 10th fret on the B. The whole step bend. And then play the 3rd finger on the 10 on the E. I don't personally, but that's me. So, yeah. So this is what that phrase sounds like all together. Okay, again. One more time. I'll do it a bit slower. Okay. The next one is the final part of that phrase is you're going to play the 10th fret, probably uses his third finger on the high E string. Have your second held push, and this is again is a pre-bend, so this is some tricky playing here. You got to keep that pick or something to stop from hearing the string ring out when you press down. So what you do is I put my pick in front of the string, pre-bend it up, and I release it. So this is a full step bend. Sounds like 12. So I'm going to go. Okay. And he has a bit of, this is, next part is a bit of a tricky string skip. You're going to go straight to 9. No pre-bend here, you're just going from 9, which is the second degree of the D, going up to the major third of D. So you have. So that whole phrase sounds like this. There is no vibrato on there, but anyways, again, I'll do it one more time, that part. Alright, so again, all together. Cool thing, he doesn't put any vibrato on there. I would be, and that's a hard thing to do. If you're a guitar player, everybody want to always go everything with a vibrato, right? But that's a cool thing to do that. I know Roy Buchanan would do that. He would just sit there and let it hang. Because it's never ever perfectly in tune. Anyways, that's it for that.